Then I found out why he was a great guy, because I never pushed back on him. I let him be a great guy because I wanted to be liked, because I wanted a favor, because I wanted something from him that I could do. So tell me what you want from me that you won't do for yourself. So lay your trip on me. Tell me what you want. Tell me why you want it. Lay your trip. That's the problem. I did everything I possibly could to assuage, to avoid performance anxiety. I sold out to my best hero figure that I set up as a god. I set him up as my guru. I set him up as my leader. I set him up as, this is the man that can make it happen for me. Yes, I can do it if I want to. I can do these things if I want to. They always say that. This is a disclaimer. Yes, I can do this if I want to.
Available when needed. In consideration of other passengers, do not place your feet on the seats. Thank you.
Este es un trolley línea azul con destino a UTC y todo pasajero debe tener un boleto válido. Se prohíbe fumar o comer en el trolley y toda bebida debe estar en un envase sellado. Asientos de prioridad para personas con discapacidades o edad avanzada.
Yes, I could do it if I want to. It's all a question of whether I want to do it.
Cuando sea necesario.
That's where you get hooked. That's where the son of a gun hooks you in. Yes, I can do it if I want to.
Next station,
well,
Tecolote Road.
Then the next question becomes, what can I say and do to get you to want to do it? And that's where he's got you dancing through hoops. And you're afraid to say anything that will meet his disapproval as your hero, as the one that can do it. You'll do everything you possibly can to, what's the word I'm looking for, to keep him thinking that he is your hero, he is your God. So you'll do nothing to discourage that type of insult, you see, and he never comes through. He just keeps dangling the carrot more and more. He never comes through. That's the problem. How do you make a man perform? How do you hold him to accountable? How do you get leverage on him? What do you say? What do you do? But remember, as long as you're coming to him with your hat in your hand, and you need a favor from him, which you can keep on postponing, keep on dangling the carrot, and you don't want to do anything to offend a man. That's how, it's a very interesting dynamic here, if you see what I'm talking about. The coward, to save himself in the present from performance anxiety, to assuage that anxiety, and to postpone and procrastinate, he'll do anything. He'll jump on any great trick.
Next station, Claremont Drive.
Read your Vance Packard,
Claremont Drive.
The True
Claremont
Believer.
Drive is next.
Read your Vance Packard, The True Believer. You see what I'm talking about. You do what you can. You say what you can. But you never offend the guru. And the guru's a phony. But who's to rip the mask off the guru? Certainly not the coward. But he's really not a coward. He's just a procrastinator. He doesn't know how to be his own hero. He gives others unmerited power. He thinks, so lay your trip, says Fritz Pearls. So they'll lay your trip on me. Tell Pearls what he should do for you that you won't do with yourself. So lay your trip. What do you expect of pearls? So lay your trip. And then you go after the man's body language when he lays his trip and put him in a corner. That's where you corner him and interrogate him. You put the pressure on him, put the squeeze on him, and starts the gestalt going. Gestalt represents the man. He's now compulsed and impelled and propelled to close the gestalt, because now that the open gestalt, once the gestalt has been started, has to be closed, has to be completed one way or another. And that's where you do your own therapy out there to close the gestalt, to ask yourself the questions that you need to ask yourself. Put yourself in the position that you need to be in. Interrogate yourself. You have no choice. You have no choice. I've got to know where I'm vulnerable. I've got to know what needs to be repaired, what needs to be paid attention to. That's why I cannot and I will not run away from my most vicious, aggressive, horrific critics. I seek them out because I learn from them. If I shut up and listen, I learn from them. If I listen to them with a lot of empathy and really listen to what they're saying and stay with them in that listening and absorb what they're saying, I'm going to learn something about myself. Because even though they're trying to humiliate, embarrass, and destroy me like a Mark Levin or Riley to Biden, I'm still learning something from them. They're still showing their hand. And that's very important. Because you learn from them, competition is not fair.
Next station,
you learn from them,
Avenue.
each man has his own. What's in it for him to do the favor? What should he do it? You learn to ask the question, how do my bills get paid? Who foots the bills? And this is meant not just money, it's meant in many ways. The bill is foot. How do I take responsibility for what I've said and done and implore that in action? How do I get myself in a state of such complete relaxation that I'm not embarrassable and I'm calm and resolved in any situation I'm in? So I can think clearly, critically, actively, to assert myself.